It's time. College football 26, and I'm finally back coaching, man. We're taking over a team, and you're wondering, which team? Well, you're probably not wondering that because you saw it in the title. We're going to be rebuilding BYU in today's video. Before we get started, I just want to give a huge shout out to the EA Creator Network for letting me get early access to this game. Remember, everything you see is a work in progress, and everything's subject to change when the retail version comes out, so keep that in mind. Now, you're probably wondering, why are you rebuilding BYU? Didn't they do well last year? Aren't they ranked 14 right here on your screen? Well, let me show you. 79 overall, and that's what we're here to fix today. They fell short a little bit last year, so we're trying to rebuild BYU. They've been making a splash in recruiting, so I want to see if that continues in college football 26. Okay, this is my first look at recruiting inside of college football 26, and it's actually really nice. You can see your team needs at the top the whole time. You don't have to go to a new tab this year, which is super nice. All right, so it looks similar to last year. We got 35 targets available. We got hours that we can spend. Right now we have 750, and we just got to be able to pick some players. We got to try and recruit them. Now, the one thing I did notice in one of the things that I saw online, I don't know, I try not to look at as many things because I like to be surprised when I get to the game. But what I saw is basically the closer you are to a school, or the closer the recruit is to a school, the easier it is, or the less hours it costs to recruit them. So being geographically closer to the school is how we're going to actually be able to recruit players at the most efficiency. So if they're all the way in Florida and we're obviously in Utah, we're probably going to be spending more to try and recruit them. So we got to find players that are around us. Cali, Utah, Arizona, Washington, probably going to be our main spots. Okay, so I went through, I filled out the board. It was difficult, man. It's this new recruiting thing. I don't know how it's going to work, so I played it safe a little bit. I don't know how good our recruits are necessarily going to be, but I kind of went through, I filled out everything that I needed to position wise. Hopefully we can land some of these recruits. I got some good quarterback recruits, I think. Maybe, I don't know, Kevin Cherry. I found a gem. What I did is I kind of went through, and you can see like, boom, Provo, Utah right there. I kind of went through and recruited as many Utah guys as I could because I know proximity is going to play a big factor this year. At least I think. Now, before we get into the season, let's just go ahead. Let's take a look at the depth chart really quick. As y'all can see, we're a 79 overall. Our quarterback is actually pretty good. He's a redshirt senior this year. He's an 88 overall, so that's going to be pretty good for us, but we definitely need some help at quarterback moving forward. Running back, same thing. We got a junior running back that is pretty good. He's definitely going to carry the ball well for us. Then wide receiver, we definitely don't have a lot of speed. I actually wouldn't mind developing this guy right here. He's a junior, but he's got 96 speed. Our senior wide receiver, 90 speed. Honestly, I don't know if it's bad, but I might even move him up a slot just so he develops by his senior year a little bit. I don't know, but this guy's also a sophomore. I don't know. Maybe we'll just leave it. Maybe we'll just leave it and not mess with it this year. Tight ends in 87. Okay, this offense looks pretty nice. O-line looks pretty decent in the 80 overalls. I mean, it could be a lot worse. Okay, right guard's not the best, but I mean, overall, 80s in the O-line. The defense must be a little bit suspect, which it is. We got a good D tackle right here, junior. Okay, but other than that, 89 senior. I like how they called it Will, Sam, and Mike. It's more college football-esque this year too, rather than right outside linebacker and left outside linebacker. Will, Sam, Mike. Our middle linebacker though is not the best. Our Sam, 88 overall. I like that. Our DBs, okay, they're actually fast. So this is what I'm gonna do right here. I got nothing against you, Maury, but your 86 speed is not gonna help us on the field right here. I would much rather develop our sophomores right here. So I'm gonna slide these guys up in the depth chart a little bit. Free safety. Okay, we're pretty slow at free safety. It told me I need some strong safeties, and they were definitely right. Junior, senior, sophomore. Okay, but at least we got 88 speed right here. We got 88 speed at our sophomore strong safety right there. That's not the bad. Kicker, what we working with? Okay, boom, 91 kick power. I like it. Good stuff, Will. And he's a senior. Okay, so he's gonna be leaving after this season. And punter, we got my boy Sam. He's actually been in a couple videos with me before. I met him out here in Arizona randomly. He's from Australia. He's got 90 kick power. He's got a leg on. I didn't know he was only a junior. That is crazy. I thought he was a senior. All right, so we got 600 points at BYU. I went through, added them to specific recruits that I think we want to be able to target. Quarterback wise, I don't think we're going to be able to get Kevin Cherry. See how much we dropped on this list already, but I did put 50 points on him just in case we can fight back. Gerald might be the quarterback of the future for us right here. We're going all in on him. We're number one right now. He's from Provo. He's literally from Provo, which is where BYU is. You're going to want to come to BYU, bro. And we got running back. This guy was kind of fast, so I kind of added some points to him there. Wide receivers, I didn't really like any of these guys. I might try and snipe some late if we can see some on the board. John Chambers, gem tight end. We need a tight end, so I went ahead. I went all in on him as well. Then we got Mitch Lamar. We're going all in on him too. We're currently number one, but battling with Texas and Oregon obviously is not usually ideal. Now at guard, we need guard bad, so we're going to build from the inside out. This wasn't the best skill batch of guys for us, but I did see some good O linemen and maybe some D linemen. I don't really remember. Well, I mean, some of these guys I'm kind of just stringing along just to see. I'm testing out this guy, the corners, the free safeties, the strong safeties. They were all doo-doo in this portal. I'm not going to lie, or in this class right here. So I don't know. We're going to just kind of sim through. I don't know how many games. Maybe we actually actually jump in and we see how our first game goes at BYU. Our first game with BYU is a rainy night game. The crowd is packed. They're all soaking in the rain right now. Let's go. Oh my goodness. First kick return. Oh my goodness. We almost got out of there. First kick return. I don't really know what kind of offense BYU likes to run, but can I run with my quarterback? That's what I want to know. He can move a little bit now. Here we go. 1st and 10. I'm going to have my running back. Can you cross his face? There we go. Make a move. 1st and 10 again. We're going play action. Can we get out of the pocket? I got him. Playmaker touchdown. Okay, we're looking pretty good, but we're also playing against an FCS team, so I don't know. Fire the cannon. Bang. But hey, y'all know the rules. We cannot play in a lot of these games. We're going to be simming through them because if I played, then it's kind of biased and it ruins the point of the rebuild because I could just go out here and score some points on them. But it looks like they're scoring points without me, and we're going to walk away with a win, which I expected nothing less against the FCS team. No doubt. No hate to the FCS. I mean, come on, man. I got FCS jerseys. I played in the FCS, but the overall in this game, we should win every time. Hey, so recruiting is actually looking pretty good right now. Berlin, the right guard, 5-star, 4-star, sorry, that we were looking at. We just actually scheduled him for our first ever visit. We're still sending the house on him, but we do have his visit scheduled for West Virginia. I feel like we can beat West Virginia. We got his family visit, which is an A+ category for us, so even better. As long as we win that game, we should be able to land him. I mean, we're in front by a lot. I'm gonna keep sending the house on him. I want to lock this recruit in. Week 2, we're taking on Stanford. Slow start for us, but we pick it up in the second quarter. There we go. 17-3. Can we go score again? Okay, boom. 20-6. I feel like we might need to bring in a good kicker. I don't know. We got a pretty solid one, but like I think I said at the beginning of the video, I think he's graduating. But hey, either way, we win 33-9. We're 2-0. Wow, that's a problem. We just had a bye week. I come back from my bye week, and the quarterback that we're clearly winning on hits me with a deal breaker. Brand exposure. We have a C-. He needs a C+. Now we have to reevaluate literally everything at quarterback. How did Gerald just hit us with, sorry, you're my #1 school, but now you don't give me as much brand exposure as I need. We are BYU. We are bringing in the top recruits right now. That's the whole point of BYU. Oh my goodness. That's literally, we can't even do anything about it. We literally have to reevaluate everything at quarterback. He could have told me this week 1. Wow. And the running backs hit me with deal breakers too. Playing style. Next week against East Carolina, it got kind of close, but it looks like we're going to still be able to walk away with this one 17-7. Bang. We got a commitment. He didn't even have to come on his visit. But hey, our first commitment to BYU. Let's go. He was the #1 player on my board. That was huge. Shout out to Berlin, our first recruit. So we got some updates to our recruiting board. Basically, y'all know we had the problem at quarterback. Gerald and a couple other guys unfortunately let us know that they got deal breakers, even though we were clearly in the running, clearly in the lead to get some of these guys. What I did, I found this guy right here, Sharif Naylor. I mean, he's a 5-star. He's #1 in his state in Arkansas. He's #6 in the country at quarterback, and he's 19 overall in the country. He has no offers. How do you have no offers and you're number 19 in the country overall? So I mean, I'm going all in. I'm gonna see if I can make some moves on him right here. I found a couple other guys to keep my eye on, and then also Cole Higgins. He kind of stood out over these guys, even though he's a little bit further down on the board. I also found this guy. I didn't scout him at all, but his archetype says speedster, so we're going all in. We need some speeder receiver. Our receivers bailed on us, so we need all the help we can get. And then out here at corner, I've kind of been chunking away at these guys right here. I ended up finding some guys that ended up wanting to come to the program, so boom, I'm gonna work on getting Delgado right here. I have no clue how to pronounce Don's last name right here, but we're working on him right now, and then Hazelwood as well. And then I ended up kind of finding a strong safety as well that didn't have any offers, so offered him. Boom, now we're working on him as well too. Overall, I feel like our recruiting class is starting to finally shape out a little bit. It was a little bit late, but hey, now we got to go play Colorado in Colorado, and it looks like we're gonna walk away with the win. It was close, but we ended up walking away with the win again. I know y'all are probably like, bro, you are undefeated right now. How is this a rebuild? Well, I'm just saying, this team is not as good as it looks on paper. If we go to the playoffs, it's a 79 overall, bro. We are getting waxed in the playoffs or against good teams. Our tight end, John Chambers, we get him to commit. That's beautiful right there. Yes, that's exactly what I was talking about. Sharif put us #1 on his board. We got to keep going all in. If we're able to land a 5-star quarterback this late in the season, that's insane. Also, Higgins, he put us #1 on his board, but that bar is not moving very far. But hey, we're #1 on his board, so that's all that matters. We might end up with a couple quarterbacks, but that's okay. Okay, now this week right here is a huge week for our program. We have a few visits this week. We need to go win this game. West Virginia is actually a better overall. They are an 84. We are a 79. We are at home though, and we need to win this game because like I said, we have recruits here. If we win this game, we should get a couple commitments right after the game. Shoot, right on the sidelines, like literally on the sidelines, they're gonna commit if we win this game. The biggest biggest game thus far in my coaching history at our program. Uh-oh, I don't like this. Okay, now I like it. Okay, come on. We got to go score touchdowns. We got to score touchdowns. There we go. There we go. 21-10, 21-18. I don't like this. I don't like this. They're going to kick a field goal. We're going to overtime. We lost. We lost. We actually lost. No way. There's no way. That's going to hurt us, bro. We might lose those recruits. This is what I'm telling y'all, bro. BYU is not as good statistically as they are actually in real life. Did that even make sense? I don't know. Regardless, we can't be losing games like this, especially when we have visits scheduled on those games. We got a commitment from Mitch. I think he actually was at the game, so I'm surprised that he committed. That is a big signing for us, though. He was at the West Virginia game. Shout out to Mitch. That's another 4-star left tackle. Wow, and we actually lost our next game as well to Arizona. This is not good for the program. This is not good for recruiting or the program in general. We can't be losing these games. This week right here against Utah is another big week. Obviously, a rivalry game, but I do have a lot of visits, or at least have some visits here this game that are going to be crucial to developing this team. I saw that we fumbled. I don't like that, but what I do like is that we're up 17-7 right now. We're going to walk away with a win in a rivalry game, and we had recruits there visiting, so hopefully that sways them a little bit. And bang, we got Cashman. That's one of the guys that I was talking about. Right guard, 4-star recruit. Let's go. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do right now, we are 5-2, 2-2 in the Big 12. It's not great. We're taking on Iowa State next, and we have a ranked Texas Tech, TCU, a ranked Cincinnati, and then we finish off the season at home versus UCF. I'm basically going to simulate through all of those games, and we're going to see if we ended up in the conference championship. So end of season update, we did not make the college football playoffs. Navy actually gets in at 11-0, which is crazy, and Duke takes the 2 seed, which might be even crazier, at 11-1, and we end up finishing 11th in the Big 12 at 7-5. We had a terrible end of the season. We started out good, but then it finished out pretty bad. Y'all get what I mean about this rebuild now? Okay, then as far as recruiting goes, we ended up signing some pretty big prospects. As y'all can see, we got some 4-star guys. We didn't sign any 5-star guys, but we got some of those. Obviously, Gerald, he fleeced us at the beginning of the season. He ended up going to Louisville. I feel bad for him. You could have came to BYU, brother. It's okay, because we ended up getting some good prospects. I actually like it. At the quarterback position, we ended up signing Cole Higgins. We almost got Sharif, but at the end, he hit us with a deal breaker too. We got fleeced twice. We were in the lead by so much on Sharif, and then all of a sudden, boom, we can't lose these games. But we ended up picking up Cole Higgins. Hopefully, he's pretty solid. I don't know, 6'4", 201. Maybe he could be pretty good. We're still almost getting a commitment from our speedster. I haven't checked his speed, but he is a speedster archetype, so I like that. Tight end, obviously, we got Chambers. We're right here on Mama too. Don't drop Mama's milk, AJ Green. We actually made a big splash at guard. 1, 2, 3 4-star guards, boom, a 3-star, and then we're actually in the lead right here, about to get another commitment there. Center, 4-star center. We really did well at the offensive line. Y'all know you got to build it from the inside out, so we're doing pretty well from the inside out. I feel like we did pretty well in recruiting in year 1, but we still need these guys to sign. They haven't necessarily signed yet. We get Tregs. I like it. Boom, give me another one. We got our speedster. We got our speedster. Hopefully he's actually fast. And we got our linebacker, 4-star linebacker, James Watford, right edge. Bang! Defensive tackle Frost. That's huge. We were in a battle with him for a long time. Byram Brown ends up winning the MVP, or the Heisman, I should say. MVP, bro. This isn't Madden. The end of season 1, it looks like Clemson takes down Georgia in the national championship. Wow, and we have a lot of players that are trying to leave. Oh my goodness, bro. Is this our whole team that's trying to leave for the transfer portal? And then graduation cooks us a ton too. We're literally losing everybody, and now everybody wants to transfer. You see what I mean about this rebuild? Our running back wants to transfer too. This was number 2, bro. He was balling for us last year. I guarantee he has not been persuaded. No, this is not good. Even Sam wants to transfer. Our punter wants to transfer. Our whole team is transferring. I'm telling you, this BYU rebuild is really a rebuild. The good news though is that we had a wide receiver and a linebacker drafted in the 4th round, and our quarterback went in the 6th round. That's pretty good. We had 3 draft picks. But now is where we have to get to work. End of season recruiting and transfer portal. We got to do it all right now. I'm gonna be back once I figure it all out. All right, so after a long time dealing with transfers, dealing with recruits and all that stuff, we finally have our recruiting class. And as y'all can see over on the left side of the screen, it's pretty in-depth. We got a ton of 3 stars, a ton of 4 stars, some 2 stars, but no 1 stars. I feel like we did pretty well, right? Overall, if we go to top classes, LSU's at the top, Georgia, Ohio State, Alabama, Clemson, the national champions. Obviously, they're going to be up there, right? We're 23. We had 11 4-stars, 18 3-stars, and 4 2-stars. We did pretty well. The 23rd ranked class in the nation. That's pretty good for BYU. That's pretty good in general. I mean, in the nation? I mean, we could have been like Kent State, 6 2-stars and 17 1-stars. But we weren't. We were the number 23 in the nation, not 136. That's pretty good. Oh, wow. Higgins ended up being a 65 overall. We ended up getting Colombo as well at quarterback. He's a 67. Oh, this is about to be terrible. We have to go all out on a quarterback this offseason. So we had a good running back. He transferred. Our running back drops to an 80 overall. Oh, my goodness. Our receiver room sucks too, bro. Our top speedster that we got, our speedster was at 85 speed, not even overall, 85 speed, 868 overall. Oh my good, bro. This is a rebuild now. Oh my goodness. A left tackle. Okay, we got a 73 left tackle. Lamar, he was a 4-star, so it's good to know a 4-star will still possibly be a 73 overall. That's good to know. Okay, 74. We like that. Left guard. Okay, 75. I told y'all we cooked on the O-line. Now we got a lot of guards here. Here we go. 76, 75, and then 2 stinkers a little bit, 67, 61. But okay, our O-line is pretty set. Wow, bro. Frost ended up only being a 68. Okay, so this goes to show that we need to develop these guys, and 3 and 4-star guys don't guarantee that they're gonna be solid players coming into college football. 74 middle linebacker. That's pretty good. He's only got 81 speed though, so that's a little bit interesting. Honestly, I think the best guy we brought in was Clowney, and I just added him because he was the best kicker in the state of Utah. He's at 87 kick power, 83 accuracy, and said he was an accuracy guy. He's actually better at kicking it far. He's a 77 overall. He's our best guy. Our kicker's our best guy. Thank goodness. Okay, the training results came in. I see a lot of green. At quarterback, he at least goes up to an 82 overall. Looks like Patrick Anderson is going to be leading the charge for us. Running back, he goes up to an 81. Okay, we're not bad over here. I mean, our receivers didn't really gain much speed, but I mean, Walker going up 3 speed to a 91, that's big. Going from 88 to 91, that's big. Okay, so new season means new recruiting pool, and unfortunately, because we did so poorly last season, we now only have 500 hours of recruiting, but I feel like I did what I could with it. I don't know, man. This batch of recruiting, I'm pretty much eliminating 2-stars from my pool. I don't want 2-stars. We saw that 3-stars could be like 60 some overalls. We're out of the picture for 2-stars. Maybe we need them. I don't know. We didn't do that great last season. But anyways, I'm gonna try and get 4-stars. I'm gonna try and get 3-stars. And hey, let's jump into game 1. Let's see how the new team looks. All right, man. Coming out on offense, we're gonna see what Anderson can do. Oh, he's kind of quick. Anderson is kind of quick. Hold on. He might be out for the season. I did really want to throw A on that last play, but I just didn't think he could make the throw. Okay, that's a good catch. Probably not the best. We got number 24 out here at receiver, and nobody open, man. There's just nothing open. 3rd and 10, definitely not ideal. I'm gonna have my running back though. That's beautiful. 1st and 10 again. I should be able to hit him up the seam. Catch that ball and run 15. Catch that ball and run 15. Spin inside. Touchdown BYU. Okay, maybe my offense is nasty, or maybe it's only nasty when I'm controlling it. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie to you though, Anderson didn't feel too bad at quarterback, but obviously we can't play anymore in this game. We got to sim out. Okay, we're only up by 7 points. I don't really like that. Okay, we're up 14 going into halftime. I actually do like that. Also, you guys can see they added like a dynamic daylight lighting system to the game this year, to where if you start the game at like 5 p.m., it's obviously going to trickle down and it's going to get darker throughout the game. That's definitely a cool addition. You know what else is cool? Winning the game 52-7. We clapped cheeks in our first game. Let's go. Dang, bro got National Offensive Player of the Week. He had 5 touchdowns on 6 receptions, 135 yards in the sim. That is crazy. Our first recruit of the 2nd season, 4-star Ben Ivory commits. Let's go. So I went ahead and I simmed the next 5 weeks, and looks like we ended up 5-1. I think we might have just lost to Utah. We were undefeated until the Utah game, which sucks because that's a rivalry game. Going into this game against Kansas, it's an away game. It's going to be difficult. We're both 5-1, but I was about to say we might just get our quarterback of the future. He's only a 3-star. I don't know if he's going to be the quarterback of the future for us, but we did get a commitment from him. I was hoping we'd get some more. There's a 4-star corner right there. Bang, 4-star outside linebacker right there. Those are some big commitments right there. Hopefully the quarterback is actually good. He was a gem. We're starting to stack the 4-stars. I really like this recruiting class so far. Hopefully they all end up to be decent overalls. Honestly, right now, I'm gonna just sim to the end of the season. Hopefully we get some good recruits along the way. Honestly, hopefully our record stays well. And bang, I simulated to the end of the season and they got us in the Big 12 championship. We're back ranked. We're only 20. We're not doing that well, but we are still ranked and we're playing playing the Big 12 championship against 11 ranked Texas Tech. All right, man, Big 12 championship. The Red Raiders, their uniforms in this game are actually super tough. The all white with the blue pants. Yeah. Defense came out, got a quick stop. Oh, goodness, but our offensive line does not want to block. Y'all can't even say anything in the comments either on that one because, goodness, they did not want to block. But, hey, if they don't want to block, we'll make them get out there and block. They're not getting out there and blocking. They're not getting out there and blocking. We gained a couple yards already, 3rd and 17. Maybe I shouldn't be the one playing. You got to remember, though, man, my defense is super, or my defense, I mean them too, but my offensive line is super young. We're trying to develop them, but that was a great play. I got a feeling like looking to my running back might be the move on a lot of these, but right now I'm going to go out to my tight end. He's going to gain some yards. See if we can't get anything open here. I should have him clearing. We had to get rid of that quick. Honestly, our quarterback is playing pretty well. For his overall, he's getting the ball out of there a little bit. 3rd and 1. Coach wants to go run. I don't know if I like the play call. I don't like it at all. We should have just passed the ball. We're going for it on 4th down. I'm going back to old reliable. Good throw and great catch. Play action. We're sticking with the pass. Oh, great pass pick. Can I make this throw? Nope. Oh, so you're not even going to try and catch it. Oh, so you're not even going to try and catch it. Big hit 55. You should play defense for us. It was actually a pretty solid throw. Why didn't he try and catch the ball? All right, well, apparently that's it for me. The rest of this game is up to the CPU and the team. Hey, we're up 7-0. 14-0. Can we walk away with the Big 12 championship? Never mind. We are letting it go in the second half. Overtime. We kick a field goal. They kick a field goal. We kick a field goal. Who ended up winning? They won on 2-point conversions. There's no way. Julian Sayin goes for 4,950 touchdowns and wins the Heisman. We got a bowl game this year, though. We're still ranked 22. We're playing in the Liberty Bowl against South Carolina. Wow, this is a uniform matchup right here. We got our alternates on. They got theirs on. Oh, and did I mention we are in the snow? Oh, my goodness. Hopefully, our players don't lose their footing. Apparently, our O-linemen are not doing anything different besides blocking. You know what I'm saying? They're not blocking like usual. We might just have to step up in the pocket and get it out quick. Like, I'm so serious, bro. I'm so serious. I can't even throw the ball. Like, actually, I didn't think my O-line was that bad, so I'm just gonna get it out quick on a screen. There we go, 56 down the field. I like that from you. 4th and 8. We're just gonna have to punt. South Carolina ends up going down, getting 3. Can I get loose? Can I get loose? Oh, yeah, up and outside. I like that. I like that. Maybe that's what I got to do. I got to just run at the quarterback every time. I didn't think he was that fast. Maybe that's just what we got to do, though. Right now, I'm going to have him underneath. He looks like he's stretching in that snow, though. He looks so slow. Short passes are going to be our friend. He's open again. No, he's not. Wow, that. Oh, good catch. Juke inside. Good catch. That's strong hands in the snow. Oh, with a tight formation here. I'm going to have running back over the middle. He's our workhorse. We got to recruit a good running back. We got a good, hopefully our quarterback we recruited is good, but we got to get a good running back too. Might have our tight end again. I'm just going quick every time. Quick every time. We're just dinking and dunking our way down the field. Hopefully we can dunk our way in that end zone. Let's go. Oh, good catch. 15. Good catch. RPO touchdown. BYU. Now let's see if they can close out this game, which it looks like they're going to actually do it. 17-3. Looks like we're going to win the game. We won a bowl game. That's progress. We didn't do anything the first season. We didn't even get a bowl game in the first season. And now we won the Liberty Bowl. Clemson goes back-to-back on a 15-1 season. Beats Texas in the national championship 31-29. Oh, no. Bro, our quarterback wants to leave. Our 93 free safety wants to leave. Higgins, you just committed here last year. Oh, my goodness, bro. Everybody wants to leave. The good news is that we have a lot of these pro draft. Just stay another year. He's going to the draft. Projected 2nd round pick. Okay, well, we got enough. Good thing we got enough. Okay, our quarterback decided to stay. That's good. Will you decide to stay? You decided to stay. Bang. Can we go 3 for 3? Yes. 4 for 4. Bang. 5 for 5. Come on. Decided to stay. The only one we lost is the one that's going to get drafted in round 2. That's pretty good. We didn't lose as much as last season. I mean, obviously, we lose a lot to the draft, just graduation. I mean, that's just normal. Goodness, we lost a lot, actually. Wow. Finalizing recruiting for season 2. I feel like we did pretty well. We signed 28 people. We signed 2 quarterbacks. Hopefully, Cobbs is a decent overall. I don't know. He's a 3-star. He's a gem. I mean, we can take a look at his stats really quick. He's going to have 86 throw power, 84 speed. His accuracies aren't the best, so I don't have too much hope. But he has stars star dev trait. He does have star dev trait, so that's actually pretty huge. We got 2 running backs, obviously no fullbacks. We got some wide receivers. We got 3 tight ends, couple tackles. We got a guard, impact dev trait over there. Boom. Center, impact dev trait, impact dev trait, impact dev trait. This is what we do. But 2 4-stars right here, they can kick out to guard, maybe even tackle. They're 6'4", so maybe we could get away at tackle, but tackle, you got to be a little bit taller. We did pretty well at outside linebacker. You know, we got a couple 4-stars and a 3-star. Mike, 4-star and a 3-star, staying true to it. Corner, we only signed 1 corner, impact dev trait. We signed 2 of them because we needed safeties. We only got 1 strong safety, but also we got a punter. Don't forget about Blum, the punter. Now, did we do better this year than we did last year? Last year, we were like 22. No, we didn't. This year, we are 27. 9 4-stars, 17 3-stars, 2 2-stars. That's a pretty solid recruiting class if you ask me. Okay, so coming into next season, they got us at an 86 overall. Our defense is at 89. Honestly, that's really good. I'm happy with how this team's progressing. I know we're about to lose some senior this year, but I feel like our young guys are starting to develop a little bit. We're going to be led by our 92 overall edge, Isaiah Gibson. He should ball out for us this year. And he's only a redshirt sophomore. This guy, hopefully he doesn't transfer at the end of the season. And then at quarterback, we are going to be led by Patrick Anderson again. He did decide to stay, so he's going to be here again. Colombo actually went up a little bit. He's up to a 74. That's pretty good, but I am a little bit disappointed with our quarterbacks and how they've developed a little bit. We need to go get a good quarterback. We got enough NIL money at BYU, bro. We got to bring in a good quarterback. Running back, we've got 3 seniors. We got to bring in a running back this year. Wilburn looks like he could be our guy next season. We got a couple good freshmen last year, but I mean, we got 3 senior running backs. That's not the best. Wide receiver, we finally got a little bit of speed. 91 speed, sophomore, redshirt sophomore, 88 overall. He'll end up being pretty good for us. He'll develop. Hopefully his speed goes up a little bit though. Then we got Thomas, 97 speed, junior, 87 overall, 91 speed, senior. He'll be gone next season, but I feel confident in our top 3 receivers, but we definitely got to go get one this year. We definitely lack a tight end. I do actually see Chambers developing a little bit, and maybe he should be the one that starts for us with that 86 speed. Shoot, maybe even Braylon Smith. I mean, 87 speed, and he's only 1 less overall. Maybe Braylon Smith starts as a true freshman this year. Now, the O-line is where I'm starting to get a little bit familiar with this team. I told y'all we're building this team from the inside out. 80 overall senior. Left guard, we got a 79 overall sophomore. That's pretty good. I like Berlin right there. Center, 84 overall senior, but we have a 79 redshirt freshman coming up behind him. I feel like our recruiting's starting to do pretty well. Cashman, though, 84 right guard. We love to see that right there. And Ochi's actually a 75 as a freshman. Then at right tackle, 74 overall redshirt freshman. Our O-line, I know right now it's like, oh, what are you talking about? They're going to develop really well for us as long as they stay here at BYU. We got enough money. Like I said, we got the NIL. They should stay. But our defense is at 89. As y'all can see, obviously, we got Gibson right here, 92 overall. Our D tackle is pretty good, 88, 81. We got some young guys here at D tackle that have developed pretty well for us. Then we go to linebackers, 82, 86 overall middle linebacker, 84 right here. We got some pretty good ones. Childers, after his redshirt freshman season, goes up to an 83 overall. I like that. And he's got 90 speed. He low-key might start as a freshman somewhere. And then we go over to our other outside linebacker, junior, 87 overall. This defense is going to be nasty next year. And as you can see, the DB room has some speed as well. 95 speed, 96, 91, 96, 91. And some of these guys are young. Obviously, 96 speed as a senior, that kind of sucks. But boom, 96 speed as a redshirt junior. That's pretty good. We definitely could use some work at safety. But our strong safety, we're going to have him another year as well. 92 speed, 89 overall. Hopefully this year he balls out and he can go up over 90 next season. We got our sophomore kicker, 87 kick power. And then boom, our freshman kicker, Blum, 90 kick power. We love to see it. Honestly, this team is pretty solid. As far as recruiting goes, I told y'all we're going after a quarterback. I couldn't really find any great quarterbacks on this list. No gems for real. I am going to go after Duarte right here. I feel like he could be pretty good for us. It's going to be a battle though. But as far as everybody else, we actually had some 5-stars interested in the program this year, which is really cool to see. Just like right here, obviously we're not going to be able to get this guy, but there's some 5-stars that were actually interested in the program this year. So I mean, I'm excited to see if we can maybe land our first 5-star, but if not, the board is pretty much all filled with 4-stars. We're going all in on recruiting this season. Bring out the NIL, give them the purse, and let's go to work. Let's go into game 1. First game of the season against Cal. We come out good, catch on the slant. I know I've said it before, but I know we're definitely lacking on the quarterback and running back, and apparently our left tackle. I'm gonna see if I can get out the pocket here. Can we break out the pocket? Can we break out the pocket? I'm gonna just try and dive for this first down. I can't get there. It's gonna be 4th and 1. We're going for it. I can't make any audibles. They got stadium pulse, but it's okay because I got him on the outside. Can we spin inside? Beautiful pickup right there. He is fast. I got him underneath. I'm gonna take it. Can we truck up through him? And he's gonna almost pick up another first down. I didn't know Cal had stadium pulse like that, but it's not gonna affect us on this play. 83, get up for me. We need some speed at tight end, man. We gotta try and get this ball to 85, bro. He's our receiver with a ton of speed. Look at that throw. Look at the route. Look at the catch. First down. I really didn't know that Cal packed out their stadium like this, bro. They are on one. Can we spin inside? We can. Get in the end zone. Oh yeah, he's gonna develop really well for us as long as he doesn't transfer. That's what I'm worried about. If they transfer, we are cooked. We're gonna bring Phillips in motion. Can we get to the outside? Oh, good spin. If 21 would have got his block, we might have had a touchdown. See if we can't hit Thomas on this zig route on the outside. Can we get him? Bang! Touchdown. Our first touchdown of the season. Let's go. Now let's see if they can cap off this win right here. As long as our quarterback and 85 can keep on that same page right there, we're going to be good the rest of the season. That 97 speed does not lie. And if they keep scoring touchdowns like that, he could develop like crazy. And we walk away with a game 1 victory. Let's go. And just looking at the schedule moving forward, we take on FCS West next week. And as long as we can get through 19 Texas Tech, 21 Arizona State, the rest of the schedule, none of them are ranked. So as long as we can get through those first 3 games, we should be good the rest of the season, theoretically. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sim to about week 6 and we're gonna see how we're doing about halfway through the season. So it looks like we are now 4-1. We ended up losing to Arizona State, which sucks, especially because they ended up losing one of these games as well. So now they're not even ranked, but we beat Texas Tech and we absolutely whooped Oregon State. We got our get back against Oregon State. The problem is that loss right there dropped us to 7th in the Big 12. So I sim to the last week of the season. We are 10-1 and ranked 8 in the country. I did not expect this. Also, we landed our first 2 5-star recruits. We were in a recruiting battle with Oregon for both of these guys. Somehow we ended up winning. So we brought in our first 2 5-stars, which is actually crazy. We finally spent some of that NIL money. Let's go. But either way, this is the last week of the season. I'm gonna go ahead and sim this right now. We're gonna see if we're able to, 1, make the college football playoff, which we should be able to so long as we win our conference championship, which I'm assuming we're in. We're 5 in the country. We won. We're 5 in the country. Single season record broken. Elijah Thomas. That was our 97 speed sophomore, right? Big 12 offensive player of the week. 3 touchdowns, 195 yards. Oh my goodness, he might be insane. Big 12 championship. Didn't we play Texas Tech last year? I think we beat them earlier in the year, right? Okay, so looking at the playoff bracket, they got us at 5 right now. Not bad. We would get to host in the first round against Middle Tennessee, which is crazy that they are ranked 19. Middle Tennessee. This is also insane. Dylan Raiola transfers to Clemson and is now first in the Heisman Trophy running. And Arch Manning transfers to SMU. Okay, we're looking at the season stats before this. Right now, we got 27 touchdowns, 3,500 yards from our quarterback. It's not the best, but it's not terrible. Rushing wise, running back goes for over 1,000. Receiving is what I want to see. Elijah Thomas, our junior 97 speed receiver. He has 16 touchdowns, 1,100 yards. That's pretty good. Our redshirt freshman, Childers, goes for 69 tackles on the season and leads the team. And he had a pick. That was the right move starting him. All right, man, Big 12 championship game. And we're getting our first look at our defense. They might be nasty. Our defense was our top thing on this entire team the whole time. And they are showing it on play 1. Let's go. Oh, yeah, watch that zig. Watch the zig. I'm back on the running back. And our D-line is getting through. Our D-line, Jeremy Frost. That was one of my recruits, Jeremy Frost. 3rd and 22. We're assuming they're going pass here, and we're getting another sack. Oh my goodness, I might have built the best defense. They might have had some defense, but the transfer portal and my recruits are going crazy. After a big punt return, we get the ball back right here. I'm looking his way. Play 1, good catch. The good news is I can actually make hot routes this game. I see our tight end. He's a freshman. He's a freshman. See if we can hit him with an RPO right here. I'm gonna hand the ball off. They're playing it well. They played it too well. We've had success in the red zone with this before. Cut inside. You see the vision. Fight for me. Down to the 1. We're gonna see if Patrick Anderson can push his way in for a touchdown in the first of the conference championship, forcing them into an early 3rd down. Read option. He keeps it, tucks it. He's out of bounds. They got to punt the ball back to us again. Immediately put back in a 3rd and 10 situation on offense, but they ran an all-out blitz, and we have our running back out the backfield. Robinson's going to go all the way. He's going all the way for a touchdown. Hey, I don't care what y'all say. We built a team here at BYU so far. We're only on season 3, I think. And wow, we're going to end up hopefully walking away with this conference championship unless we sell this game. We're up 17-3 going into the 4th quarter, 24-3, and bang, season 3 conference championship. It looked pretty bad last season, but now number 5 in the country, and we're gonna walk our way into the college football playoff. Dylan Raiola of Clemson wins the Heisman Trophy. 44 touchdowns, 5,000 yards. Wow, bro. College football quarterfinals. So we got the 4 seed. So we ended up getting a bye. BYU versus Ohio State in the Rose Bowl. Wow. Conference championship boosted up to 4 seed. That's crazy. Just so you can see, here's the bracket. We're taking on Ohio State. USC is going to Clemson, the number 1 seed again. Clemson is running the table in this rebuild. Miami's going to play Oklahoma, and Georgia is playing SMU. Pasadena, California, Anderson leading the charge, and wow, their defense is so fast. We're gonna have to get this ball out quick today. I got my curl over the middle. Catch that ball. Good catch. Hopefully we see them run an all-out blitz like we did last game. They're not going to. I gotta throw it early. Beautiful. Get out of there, Smith. Our tight end. Good spin. That's why we started him. That was almost like a nice rub route. Oh, I might be able to get out right here. Can I throw this ball? Oh, he got bumped. Good breakup, though. Coach is calling for a screen on 2nd and 10. Get it out there. Yes, sir. Spin inside. Oh, I need you to break that tackle for me. 3rd and 7. Definitely need to make a play. I got to get rid of it quick. Good catch, Phillips. That was a big play for us right there. Can we step up? Can we step up? Get down, step up, get down. We're putting together a nice drive on us right now. Looks like man defense. You're not going to cover the running back. You're not going to cover the running back. We might have built us a team because remember, our defense is better than our offense. At some point, we do have to get Thomas involved. We're not on this play. Can we catch that ball? If we do, that's going to be 1st and goal. We've definitely been a pass first team, but can we get the run game going? That Ohio State D line is nasty. Can Thomas beat his man on the outside? Oh my goodness, if 80 would have caught that ball. Why is he wearing 80 at corner, first of all? Second of all, if he would have caught that, that would have been a pick 6. Can we get him in motion on the outside? We can't. Uh-oh, we're gonna have to get loose. Can I make the throw? We can. Catch it. He dropped it. 4th and goal. I feel like we gotta go for it. Ohio State, we gotta go for it. Big 4th down, biggest play of the season. He's open. Catch the ball this time. Touchdown. That's how we set the tone. Jumping in on defense late in the 1st quarter. Can we do something? I saw it late. I just couldn't get there. And they got 1st and goal already. Screaming on this run commit. Wow, they scored that fast. So, hey, that's enough of me playing. They already scored again. Did we throw a pick 6? We went down and scored. But now the rest of the game is in the team's hands. I can't control it, and it looks like it's getting out of hand. Maybe they needed me to take control because we're all of a sudden down 31-14, and we lose the Rose Bowl. We had our shot. We just had to win that one game, and we would have been in the semifinal game, bro. It's progress, though. We were number 4 in the country. Arch Manning and SMU go on to beat Ohio State in the national championship 46-26. Oh, no. Gibson's leaving. Dude, I just talked about him being a crazy redshirt sophomore. He's going into his junior season, but he's been removed 3 years so he can go to the league. No persuasion chance. He's our best player, and he is leaving. That sucks. Higgins even wants to transfer. Lamar wants to transfer. Oh my goodness, dude. We can't let any of these guys go. Stay. Bang. We ended up getting everybody but Gibson is out of here, which sucks. We lose a ton of other players, including Patrick Anderson, to graduation, which does suck. Like, look how many players we lost, bro. 89, 87. A lot of high overall players. Draft results are in, and I don't blame him for leaving because he was drafted in round 1. Our center gets drafted round 3. Running back goes round 6, and our middle linebacker goes round 7. Overall, pretty good year. A 1st round pick. So in the transfer portal this year, we actually have the number 3 available. 5-star wants to come here. That's actually pretty crazy, but hey, we got to make some splashes, maybe even look at quarterback. Okay, so none of these guys want to come here. Duncan seems like he wants to come here a little bit. Applewhite seems like he wants to come here a little bit. We got to check out these top prospects and see if we can. This guy's last name is Butt. Maybe we got to bring him in, or maybe he sucks. His last name is what he is. I don't know. Either way, I'm gonna go fill out the rest of this board and I'm gonna catch y'all afterwards. Okay, so recruiting wrapped up, transfer portal wrapped up, and here is how we did. We had our couple 5-star recruits, and as y'all can see, we signed a lot of people. We signed 32 people this year, which is absolutely insane, and they're all 3-star and above. You guys can see we got Christian Butt, we got Applewhite, we got a couple quarterbacks to be able to see, you know, who's the best quarterback. We're gonna have a battle at camp, but also we go over to top classes. We were the number 5 class in the nation. 3 5-stars, 13 4-stars, 16 3-stars. We didn't even mess with anybody below. But hey, we had a better recruiting class than Ohio State, Georgia, Miami, Penn State, and the champs SMU. There's no way that we don't win a national championship within the next like 3 years. All right, so going into season 4, we are led by new transfer, 87 overall quarterback, Tanner Applewhite. Christian Butt was actually not too butt, but he's kind of butt. Okay, so basically he's 82. So we're gonna be led by Tanner Applewhite. His stats are pretty good. He's obviously a pocket style quarterback, 98 throw power. He can't really move too much, so it'll be a different style of gameplay for me. Also, he's at 87 overall. He's got a good physical amount of abilities and stuff like that, and impact dev trait, so he could honestly get better going into next year too. But here is where I get excited, okay? We have a new running back, our freshman running back that we recruited last year, one of our first 5-star commits to come to the program. He is an elite dev trait player. He's at 81 overall, but he doesn't have caps and quickness or elusiveness or power or route running, so really he could develop like crazy over the next few years so long as he stays with the program. And trust me, we're gonna try and get him as many touches as we can so he stays in the program. Now, wide receiver room, we got 290 overalls now. We got an 86. Now, obviously, Elijah Thomas went crazy last season. He ended up getting some physical stuff because of it. He still got 97 speed, but this is going to be the last season he's able to play for us. But overall, though, this team strong suit is still the defense. We're going to be led by, I believe, a new transfer. If not, then I changed his position and his stuff went up. We've got Rainy Sale. He is a 95 overall edge rusher. We also obviously have Childers, an elite dev trait. I don't even know if I said that last year. Childers does have elite dev trait, our middle linebacker. He's up to a 94 overall as a redshirt sophomore. And then also we have a senior free safety that is a 91 overall as well. Overall, I really like this team. We're just going to go ahead and we're going to simulate a few weeks about mid-season again, and we're going to see how we are doing. Through 5 games, we are 5-0, first in the conference. Where are we at in the top 25? They got us at 8. I mean, we're doing pretty well. 5-0. What are the stats going into this so far? We got to be getting some, okay, 8 touchdowns, 1,400 yards. I don't really know. Through 5 games, I feel like that's not actually the best. 8 touchdowns in 5 games is not the best, unless we're running the football. There we go. 8 touchdowns on the ground. That's actually pretty good. Honestly, let's just go ahead and let's advance and see what it looks like at the end of the season. Looks like we're the number 8 team in the nation, going back to the Big 12 championship, running it back against Texas Tech. Regular season stats, okay, he picked it up a little bit. We got 23 touchdowns, 3,600 yards for Applewhite. On the ground, we had 1,000 yards and 15 touchdowns for Joy. What is definitely interesting though is we have 12 touchdowns and 382 yards from Booth. Imagine if all of those touchdowns would have went to Joy. Receiving wise, there we go. Elijah Thomas, not exactly having the same year as last time. It says playing time F, but I mean, you're a starter, bro. Why are you complaining? 1,000 yards, 9 touchdowns. Defensively, Childers again leading the team in tackles, and oh my goodness, he had 5 interceptions. 5, and Hallman, redshirt sophomore, had 3 picks and 66 tackles. That's actually insane. And up front, Rainy Sale, 12 sacks, Carter, 7.5, and Frost, 6. I feel like I did pretty well recruiting. I'm gonna give myself a pat on the back because our recruiting classes have been elite. So it does look like we did lose 1 game. We went 11-1. That's pretty good. There was only 2 undefeated teams, maybe 3 if you count Appalachian State. But either way, we should be in this college football playoff bracket, right? Boom. They got us at number 8. Okay, that is pretty smooth. Now we just got to go handle business in the Big 12 championship. All right, man. We've been here before. We know what to do. Let's go handle business. Let's go handle business. Oh my goodness, Applewhite, they said you were slow. Get down for me. I definitely had guys open, but I wanted to see what he could do on the ground. I really want to be able to get the ball. Yeah, there we go, to him in space. I want to be able to get the ball to Thomas in space, and let's see that 97 speed go to work for real. 2nd and 7. Here we go. I might have him in space right here. Oh, they're playing zone. Oh, break a tackle for me. Looking at this quick out route here, it might be open. I'm gonna just take the first down. I'm gonna actually go no huddle here. You know, somebody I want to start feeding the ball to is Joy out the backfield. You know, he's an elite running back for a reason. Can we spin inside? We can't, but big gain. Oh my goodness, we got to start feeding Joy. See if we can clear the middle out for him. We can't. Throw it away. Throw it away. Definitely not ideal on that play, but they forgot about him on this play. Juke inside. Get a first down. That's 23 yards. Joy is out the game on this play. Do I have him? Do I have him? We got him. Touchdown. That's not even who I threw it to, but he caught it. Smith. They got us coming out here on defense late in the 4th quarter. Can we get the stop? 3rd and 1. We were up 24-17. We got to come out here with this elite defense that we've built and get a stop. I expect them to try and just run this football. I'm in that gap. They go quarterback run. Oh my goodness. They got me. Bang, big sack. 2nd and 17, big play right here. Can we get a big hit? We can, but they get a big gain. It's 3rd and 5. We got to get this stop. Really, you're going run right here. I'm not having any of it. Childers in there to make the stop. 4th down, take your 3. Wow, they're actually coming out and going for it here. Can we get that break up? They got a first down on that. There's no way. There's no way that he actually got that. Boom, we're reading quarterback this time. We watch film, we learn. 2nd and goal. I'm on this. I know you wanted to throw it. I know you wanted to throw it. We're there to make a play. Oh, here he is right here. I'm on it. I'm on that. Beautiful. Oh my goodness, you need to make that tackle. Not betting on the defense is crazy right here. I'm screaming at the quarterback. He just threw a moon ball for a touchdown. Okay, we need a money drive out of the offense. We don't have to rush anything. We can kind of take our time on this drive as long as we stay in bounds and make good plays. Just like right here, we can come out and we can run the football a little bit with joy. That really didn't go anywhere. Now we got a 3rd and 3. We got to get some yards here. Here we go, surveying the field. Get rid of the ball. They ran a blitz and my tight end got bumped. Come out in that man coverage again. I dare you. I dare you. Come out in that man coverage again. I'm going to blow it open. Kind of want to look Thomas here. He's not going to be open. Running back is Joy. Catch that ball. Beautifully executed. Can we get one more playoff before the 2-minute warning? I wouldn't mind that. He's too fast for you. 2 minutes to go win this game. Playing it safe. Got some underneath routes. I see man coverage. I throw zig. Thomas is always going to be open on those routes. Hold on to the ball for me. Let's go. Oh my goodness. He actually fumbled. I don't want it to have to come down to our kicker. Oh my, what a block. What a block. Did you all see that block? Oh my goodness. What I was saying is I don't want to have this come down to the kicker. If we can score a touchdown, let's go score a touchdown. We'll just keep the ball on the ground. We'll go score. And by keep the ball on the ground, I mean throw it. Wow, that was risky. Oh, he broke it. Oh my goodness, Joy is elite. He literally has elite dev, but he is elite. Oh my goodness, that was such a bad throw by me. 1 first down pretty much does it so long as we can make the field goal, and boom, we get the first down. Snapping the ball under a minute to play. Oh my goodness. He scores. Touchdown. I didn't mean to score that quick. Uh-oh. It means we got to come out here on defense and try and get a stop. Oh my goodness, I'm flying over there to make a tackle. Can we tackle him, please? Oh my goodness, what are we doing? Oh my goodness, we get a pick. Suggs puts the game away. And there we have it. Big 12 champions again. Heisman Trophy winner, Demarius Jasper, 38 touchdowns, 4,100 yards. Honestly, not that crazy of a season. And in the college football playoff, we'll be taking on New Mexico. I feel like we can win this game. Now, granted, we didn't get a bye this year like we did last year. So this year we got to go play New Mexico, which we ended up having an advantage on in overall. So it wasn't that bad. I think New Mexico's like a 67 overall at this point. It was actually way closer than I thought it was going to be. 21-17. We win and we're moving on to the next round. Player of the game, Tanner Applewhite. He's playing out for us a little bit, the transfer quarterback. And in the Cotton Bowl, we are going to be taking on SMU. And going into the 4th quarter, 28-10, we might handle this one easy against SMU in the sim. 28-10, and we're moving on to the semifinal. Applewhite goes for 154, 2 touchdowns and a pick. Did we do it on the ground? We did. 150 yards, 2 touchdowns on the ground. And in the semifinal, the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, we're going to be playing against number 9 ranked Miami, which is actually crazy because they took down number 1 Pittsburgh. Georgia beats Alabama and Michigan beats Texas. So if we win, we're going to be playing Michigan or Georgia. Neither of those sound that fun to play against. Late in the 4th quarter, this game has been a heater between both teams as we get Joy off to the races on the screen. Can we get out of there? Can we spin again? Joy! Break it. No, there's no way you don't cap off that run all the way. Oh my goodness. Joy, remember, he's a true freshman. This Miami defense is no joke though. You know it never is. 2nd and goal. Let's see what we can do here. Oh my goodness, he just fell down. Find ourselves in an interesting 3rd down and goal. We got rid of it, but oh my goodness, bro, they're screaming. We're too close to not go for this, though. I think I got him on the outside. Catch that ball for me. Bang! Touchdown, BYU. Now the question is, can the defense get a stop? And it looks like they might have. The defense forces a turnover way down on this side of the field, and we get a good run with Joy. If we score one more touchdown, it's really over with. Need a 1st down here. Gonna take us to the 2-minute timeout. I'm excited, man. Are we about to go to the national championship with this team? I feel like we're ready. I feel like the overall of this team is good enough, and I feel like we could really go compete against any of those teams that we got remaining. I don't know. It's Michigan and Georgia. I don't know. Oh, you forgot our quarterback can kind of run a little bit. Let's go. Puts the team on his back. 3rd and goal. Do we go with the pass? Oh my goodness, this defensive line is insane. It's okay. We'll take our 3, and hopefully the defense can get a stop. It's a 2-possession game if we just take 3. Bang. The kicker we recruited in our 1st season puts it through, and that might just be the kick that sends us to the national championship. I found our defense has a lot of success in man, but not right there. Not when we get bumped like that. We just got to lock in on defense right now. Got to lock in. We got nobody on the quarterback. Nobody on the quarterback. This time I brought a spy out here. I see what they're trying to do. Oh my goodness, they just took the top off. How did you get beat? 19. How did you get beat? Oh my goodness, they scored so fast. But the good news is we end up getting the onside kick, and now we can pretty much just walk this game away. Bang. 27-24. We are going to the national championship game, and we are going to be taking on number 3 Georgia in the national championship. Offense marched it all the way down to the 3-yard line early in the game, but the Georgia D-line is insane. I didn't mean to actually rhyme right there, but holy crap, dude. Georgia's D-line is crazy. I don't know what the move is right here. I might have Y. Can we get it to our tight end? Touchdown, the first of the national championship. Let's go. Somehow our team is actually getting stops, but our O-line is not blocking these guys at all. I have to get rid of the ball so quick. 4th and 1. I'm cool with taking the risk. I see that far off coverage. I'm gonna just throw this and take it. You're playing too far off on 4th and 1. That's just ball knowledge right there. And so is this. When I see the zone come inside, we throw to Joy. See if we can't get Joy. I'm gonna cut this up the middle. I don't think the outside would have been open, but that middle, I'm gonna take a first down. I gotta get this ball out quick. I see my first read. I take it. Goodness, whoever 23 is, he broke on the ball so fast. I wouldn't necessarily be satisfied with 3 right here, but I wouldn't mind getting 3 right here. 3rd and 14. If they watch film, they should know this is coming. This is one of my favorite plays on long down and distance, but I don't think we can make a field goal from this far. Oh my goodness, get there. What? Simming ahead. It looks like we're up 17-7 in the 4th quarter. Let me come back in the game. Do we have the football? We don't. We're on defense, but as long as we get the stop, we might walk away with the national championship trophy right here. They're obviously going to be passing the ball. He's going to be looking sideline. Can we get a pick? Oh, why are we swatting that away? 33, just get a pick and end the game. Backing everybody up here. We know they're throwing the ball. We know they're airing it out. 33, here's your chance again. Wow, he caught it. He caught it, but it doesn't matter. Time's gonna run out. 4th quarter is over. National championship is ours. Come on, man. Come on, man. We simmed the whole game until the end of the game, and bang, let the confetti fall on BYU. Honestly, did not think we were going to come in here and win. Obviously, as a coach, I'm obviously going to think we're going to come in here and win because of the coaching, right? But I didn't necessarily think at the start of this season that this team right here was necessarily national championship worthy yet. I feel like we had like 2 or 3 more years until we were going to win one. But we came out here and won the national championship like this. Oh my goodness, what a season. What a team. We really rebuilt this team for real. Applewhite goes for 260 yards, 2 touchdowns on the ground. We could not run the football. 13 carries, only 29 yards. Elijah Thomas, remember the name. BYU, remember Elijah Thomas. 8 catches, 141, and a touchdown. And defensively, Childers once again carrying the way. And there we have it, officially on the board. BYU, your 2028 national champions. Looks like leaving us. I expected this one. He's a projected number 1 or round 1 pick. Rainey Sale will be leaving BYU. Cashman wants to leave. No, I need you to stay, bro. He decided to stay. That's huge. He's probably gonna be like a 95 next season. Frost, I need you to stay, bro. He has not been persuaded. Frost was one of my first recruits, but I mean, we lose a lot this year. Look how many players we lose to graduation. I know we just won the national championship and the whole point is to rebuild the team, but I do want to see what we would do because obviously I recruited these players. I want to see what they can do over the next couple seasons. I'm obviously not going to focus on recruiting or anything like that. We're just going to sim all the way through and we're going to see how the team does. Wow, we actually had a big draft too. Rainey Sale, round 1. Carter goes round 3. Satula, that was a big, he played a big role on defense. Round 3, round 4, and round 6. Elijah Thomas falls to round 6. That's crazy. If y'all are in the NFL, y'all are tripping, bro. And just because I already went through the whole recruiting process with this group, I'm gonna show y'all. We signed 26 people. I obviously didn't try as much in this offseason because I mean we already won the national championship. But look, we got a 5-star wide receiver. We got another couple 5-stars. Let's go to the top classes. Let's see. They got us at 10 this year. Okay, we had 1 5-star, 19 4-stars, and 6 3-stars. Not as good of a class, but obviously I didn't try as hard in the transfer portal. I'm not gonna lie to you. Still a top 10 class. That's pretty good. I was on a roll. I'm really a master recruiter at the end of the day. I think this goes to prove it too. We won the national championship that quick. So going into the next season, we are 94 overall. We are a 99 defense. Childers as a redshirt junior is a 99 overall. He'll probably leave. Hallman, Cashman is up to a 95 as a senior. Now the problem is at quarterback, Christian Butt, we were talking trash because he has star dev trait. He ended up actually on the bench going up from an 83 to an 89 overall. He's a higher overall than Tanner Applewhite, but Applewhite just won the national championship. So I feel like we have to start Applewhite this season, which means Butt will actually be good next season as well. And then obviously we have Joy. Joy has that elite dev trait as a sophomore. He's already a 93 overall. I'm gonna just sim to week 14. I turned on auto recruiting, so it's gonna do whatever it does. But hey, now we are going to see how this team really does just in a full season sim. And bang, we're back. We are the number 4 team in the country. That's got to be pretty good. And we're playing Texas Tech again in the Big 12 championship. It seems to be a reoccurring thing. Texas Tech, BYU. Hold on. We are undefeated. We are 12-0. Miami's 11-1. Ole Miss 12-0. Duke is 11-1. I'm not gonna lie. We should be in the top two. It should be Ole Miss and then us, or us and Ole Miss. We haven't lost the crown yet. We won the national championship. We should be #1 in the country. TJ Stanley, 35 touchdowns, wins the Heisman. We must have won because now we're the 3 seed in the country and we are now playing Georgia. Okay, we actually waxed Texas Tech in the sim. We didn't just win. Now let's see if we beat Georgia. New single season record broken. Lamison Waller. It looks like we won. We won the Fiesta Bowl against Georgia. Who are we playing next? We are going to be playing LSU, the #2 team in the country, in the Sugar Bowl. Here's a look at the bracket. 9 Clemson, 5 Duke on the other side of the bracket. LSU and BYU down here. If we win, we're probably playing Clemson if I had to guess. Which we do. We end up beating LSU. The perfect season. Like I said, we're playing Clemson. Clemson has a giant history of winning these games in this rebuild. Let's see if we can beat them. Single season record broken. Joy. Single season rushing yards record. National champions. We won. We beat Clemson. It wasn't even close. 34-13, and we are back-to-back national champions. That's crazy. I did not think that was going to happen. If anything, this was the best team we put together, to be fair. And there it is. Childers leaving for the draft. Busby leaving for the draft. Hallman leaving for the draft. All projected first-round picks. See, this is where this team kind of starts to fall apart. I'm not going to lie to you. We lose our quarterback. We lose some of our wide receivers. The only person we really have left is our running back. CPU's draft class wasn't the best. 28, not the worst, though. 10 4-stars, 8 3-stars. Clearly, I was doing my thing when I was doing the recruiting, you feel me? This team definitely lost a lot, but it's still really good. Joy, a 99. Cawson, these guys are all good. And obviously, we got Christian Butt at quarterback. He's up to a 93 overall, redshirt junior. That's pretty good. I mean, this is a great backfield. I might sim one more season and just see. Okay, we went 11-3. That's pretty good. Now, I don't think we necessarily won the national championship, but we went 11-3. Georgia ends up winning against Nebraska 38-14. Looks like we ended up winning the conference championship, but losing to LSU in the first round of the playoffs. And after the season, bang, Joy goes round 1 as a junior out of college. That feels pretty good because we brought him in here. He was one of our first 5-star recruits. But hey, overall, I'm happy with how this rebuild went. If y'all like this style of video, y'all gotta let me know down in the comments. And also, if you're excited for College Football 26, make sure you let me know what team you're about to rebuild first down in the comments as well. Shout out to EA again for letting me get early access to the game. And hey, I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Peace.